Hey everybody, welcome back. It's June 10th.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
Oh, neat.
It's Akechi! Oh, he's so cool!
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
Oh, that's not good.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
I tried to stifle a burp and it got comic out.
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed.
Spoilers, Akechi.
Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
Yeah, that's fair. Ryuji, why are you so upset? That was a good joke.
But hypothetically speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
Well, we are vigilantes, so I guess his reasoning is sound.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice.
So, okay, I'll bring this up later. Never mind.
More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting.
That's... Are you sure? Because... I guess he was looking at the website and he saw 18%, and he's like, yeah, probably around 20.
I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
What are you asking
All right.
me?
Let's try asking this student here.
Oh no.
Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
They do more than the cops.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Is it? Is it really? Mr. Cheerful Host?
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask.
Oh.
If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
Well, they only target criminals, and Ryuji would never be such a delinquent as to actually, you know, do crimes.
I see. But how can you be so sure?
I I can be pretty sure.
Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
Yeah, what's that, Akechi? As I put something down across the room.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Is he? I think that might be a little bit of a stretch. Considering you don't really know how they're doing it, and considering you don't really know why they're doing it, you're immediately jumping to the idea that they have the ability to alter people's mindset so they would commit crimes.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical.
Well, I would hope it's hypothetical.
It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
Well, about the part of us breaking the law, yes, technically.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
But that stuff about the police, do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Oh, it's you. I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person.
Okay.
To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis.
Did you just quote
My
Hegel at me?
apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say. I feel like our discussions could prove quite fruitful. Would you mind talking with me again?
Sure, if the opportunity arises.
Thank you. It makes me glad to hear that. The students from Shugen are truly quite interesting.
I don't think it's a coincidence that Akechi came onto this on the same day that the students from Kamoshida's school happened to be here.
I look forward to seeing you again. Well then,
Talk about a problematic guy to get involved with. There's probably a lot we can learn from him, though.
Seems the detective Akechi has taken a liking to me. And since we got this one in the middle of a cutscene, he is a story.
I can't believe
he is
you
a
evaded the
story-based
police's network until today.
confidant.
The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
I am thou. It shall become with the birth of the justice persona. I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
So I wanted to talk about this for a while, since I haven't really had an opportunity to do it yet. So, just like in the previous game with its social links, and in this game with its confidants, you'll notice that there is a distinct change of naming and a difference in the cards that are used. Like if I was able to like pull it up on screen, you would be able to see the how different the actual cards are between this and 4 and even 3 when they were introduced. There was actually a distinct thing that you notice when going through the confidants. Normally, tarot cards are supposed to be read a very distinct way. They have meanings. They're very vague in those meanings, let's just say, but they still have an overall meaning. For instance, the Fool card, the one that our character has, is based on both rebirth and starting anew. It's oftentimes used in the protagonist because they're in a new setting, going into these areas, and their life is just about to begin in this new area. But there is a distinct thing about tarot cards that you might not know, and that is when someone is doing a tarot card reading, a card can come in reverse. What happens is that they shuffle the deck in a certain way that makes it so that some cards are face up and some cards are, they're right side up and right side and upside down when they get flipped over. And when a card comes in flipped upside down, it's a distinctly different meaning. Because our main character, when he starts the game, is on probation, he has nowhere he can go. Effectively, it means that he is unable to leave his past, which is kind of like what the reverse of the Fool card is. And if you start going down the list of every single character in this entire game, all of their confidants is about them in a starting position from when we meet them as a reverse state. Now here's where I wanted to talk about the thing that happened yesterday. Goro Akechi heard Morgana talking about pancakes. That is the first sign that something is wrong with him. The fact that he has the Justice card at first would seem normal. And again, one, it's kind of spoilers, but two, this is the point in which you can basically deduce what is happening. In which Goro Akechi, like all the other characters, has their card reversed. And the reverse of justice, aka truthfulness and balance in the eyes of the law, must mean he's doing something bad. He must be doing something below the table, let's just say. And if he is truly a confidant for us, it means that he's gonna be useful.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that Akechi?
Dude, that was 10 minutes ago. I went on this long speech about it. I don't know what you're, I don't know why you're coming over here asking that.
I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as it makes me sick. Come on, let's go.
Also, funny thing about the way I named the character, I've been calling him Akira the entire time, and I was led to believe that that is the correct way to pronounce the name, but apparently Akira is the only way to pronounce the name, so apparently that's a thing. But it's pronounced Akira. Almost like you're pronouncing with a D, but it's like Akira. Akira. So I guess I could have been confused. Oh well. I'll try to remember it later. That Akechi jerk. Thinking about him and what he said just pissing me off again. Clearly tried to discredit everything we're doing. I just had to say it on live TV too. Don't be so sour. There are without a doubt people we have saved. Those people could not have been saved if not for the heroics of the Phantom Thieves. I am living proof of that. Aw, that's a nice thing for you to say. Still, with Akechi-kun, was what he said actually wrong? I feel like he had a point. I gotta bring this up now. I mean, it's really okay to be doing this to people just because they're... Is it really okay to just be doing this to doing this to people just because they're criminals? Doesn't it seem a little selfish? We are Phantom Thieves, Anne. I doubt anyone would forgive us for what we did to Madarame. Yet, I still decided that that was a necessary act. Kamoshida too, we ain't gonna do crap to him by any normal methods. That's true, but what do you think, Akira? Are we being selfish? We're helping people. I guess I can't really think of any other way. I believe our best path forward is sticking to our justice and not that of the law. Shouldn't that be enough? With all the unanimous decision rule in place, I doubt we'll lose our way. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for bringing that up. And don't worry, I'm not thinking about quitting the Phantom Thieves or anything. Just you watch, Akechi. Someday you're totally gonna see who is right. Okay, let's stop talking about this for now.
I see.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence in the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations. I'm furious. You heard what Akechi said, right, Cursor? How dare he declare Phantom Thieves are criminals? As the administrator of the Phantom Aficionado website, or PAW, I can't stay quiet about this. I'm gonna show Akechi how people really feel. I'm gonna change up the survey question tomorrow morning. Justice is with the Phantom Thieves. Keep on doing what you do best. Why is he of all people getting angry about this? Anyway, if he means the server on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it. We have, night to do.
What is it?
On these irregularly broadcast specials, we share limited edition items that are all the rage. Today, we're going to be talking about Soothing Soba, the dish that will help you endure the summer heat. This is stuff you can find in the Shibuya convenience store that we have yet to work at. You even put some of the Chinese food to shame. It's surprising you could buy these at convenience stores. I would rather get the 200 healing items from the that you only get when it's raining. Those I feel are a little bit better.
Hey!
Don't let what they're saying worry you, okay? In time, people will come to see that we're in the right. Okay? Yeah, so we have a day today. We're actually going to be calling Kawakami to just hang out. So it's basically going to just be the end of the episode.
Oh! Hi!
You know, I've been hearing Shibuya is getting more dangerous lately. And I'm sure you passed by that area on your commute to school, but don't make too many detours, okay?
Hey!
Yeah, I'll call her over.
Then I'll head over.
I'll get dropped off from the store then. Please clean up your room right for me, so I don't have to do work. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you for using our service.